Oh, hi, everybody. My name is Paul Harderson with Seadog Travels, and thanks for being here for our monthly travel and cruise webinar. And since it's August and since it's summer, we are thinking about everything Caribbean. It's a great time to get out, and we are very fortunate to have Dave Will from Sandals Resorts here, who is going to talk about the resorts, the properties, what you can do, and what really are the benefits of Sandals Resorts all over the Caribbean. And we're really fortunate to have him here. Also, just so you know, we are going to record this and we're going to put this on our YouTube page after the event. So feel free to visit that. And we're really looking forward to working with Sandals and Beaches Resorts to really promote their properties and everything that they offer. So, Dave, thanks very much for being here.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to talk about the Sandals product. I'm going to talk about our destinations, some of our resorts, and try to teach you a little bit about what we have to offer, and hopefully that'll help you decide what would be the most appealing option to you if you're thinking about getting down to the Caribbean islands. So just bear with me just one second. Awesome. All right, Paul, can you see my full screen and everything?
Yes, it's all good.
All right, perfect. Thank you. So, to begin, Sandals Resorts, you may recognize the name. Maybe you've seen us on TV, you've seen some of our advertisements. The reason why you recognize Sandals Resorts is because we are what would be considered the originals, the pioneers in the all-inclusive resort experience. So, these are resorts where they include all of your food, beverage, water sports. It all comes included. We're known for providing a romantic experience. That's what Sandals is all about. Providing you with an elevated type of experience if you're thinking about getting down to a beautiful beach resort in a tropical destination. All of our resorts are going to be adults only, so they are 18 and up. All of our resorts do come with one king size bed in every single room because they are designed for couples. So if you're a couple, if you're an adult and you're looking to be an adults only resort, Sandals is a great option to consider. Sandals resorts are all about love and providing that romantic getaway experience to the beautiful Caribbean islands. We're always looking at ways where we can elevate that type of experience you can have in the Caribbean islands, like providing these over the water bungalows that you see right here. You can find these over the water bungalows at three of our resorts. As we make our way through this presentation, I'll highlight which resorts you can find these over the water bungalows if that's something of interest to you. All of these over the water bungalows do come with butler service. We also do provide some other really amazing room accommodations. The room to your left is a room that comes with its own private pool. So maybe you like a little bit of privacy on your trip. The room to the right is actually one of our signature sky pool suites where they're able to replace the traditional hotel balcony with an infinity pool overlooking the resort and island. So whether you like privacy, like the room to the left, or you like a beautiful view, like the room to the right, Sandals can accomplish that for you and provide you with an amazing room experience. As I said, we do provide butler level service if that's something that you want to do. Select room categories do come with this butler category of service. The butler can do things like bringing your favorite cocktail to your room, securing your favorite lounge chairs down by the pool or by the beach, setting up dinner reservations at night if there's a particular restaurant that you really want to go to. The butler is there just to elevate that type of experience you can have at a Sandals resort. So, you don't have to do a butler, but it's definitely encouraged if you want to elevate the type of experience you can have with us. All the pools at Sandals are going to be 24/7. That's going to include your hot tubs as well. They operate 24/7, so you never have to worry about when they're opening or closing. We do have an array of different water sports that do come included. That's going to include my personal favorite, the Hobie Cats, which you see there to the top left. They'll take you out there. They'll teach you how to sail a little mini sailboat around the island. We also include snorkeling, paddle boarding, kayaking, glass bottom boats if you don't want to have your feet in the water, but you want to be able to see the beautiful reefs in the Caribbean. We also include snorkeling as well, which is our signature water sport. So you can dive twice a day with us. It's totally included. If you are not certified, you have two options to get certified to scuba dive. One option would be you could get certified here in the States, come down to the resort and scuba dive with us. We have all the equipments, we have the best dive boats, we have guides to take you down to the best scuba dive sites. Or an alternative option would be you could get certified down on resort. We do offer the certification. We'll take you in the deep dive pools, teach you how to scuba dive with us. That does come at an $100 fee, but then you're welcome to dive throughout the week with us. So definitely something worth considering. We also include an array of different land sports. Our most popular land sports right now tend to be tennis and pickleball, but our signature land sport is golf. So you can find golf in 3 of our destinations. I'll be sure to highlight those as we make our way through this presentation. We do include what you would consider unlimited green fees, meaning you can golf as much as you want with us. That is included. We also have our own excursion company called Island Route. So if you're thinking about doing something really active outside of the resort, you could totally book that in advance with your travel advisor to experience some of the unique things outside the resort and around the island. That could range from deep sea fishing, that could be swimming with the pigs in the Bahamas, hopping on a helicopter in St. Lucia, floating down Martha's Brae in Jamaica on a bamboo river raft. These are all available for you to do on any trip to the Caribbean. I would highly recommend that you book an excursion or two and you have those really unique experiences that you'll always remember. So you can definitely be as active as you want with us, or you can definitely unwind as much as you want with us. We do have day spas at each and every single one of our resorts. You have full access to these day spas, massages, pedicures, manicures. Those type of services would come at an additional fee. So you can be as active as you want with us, or you can unwind as much as you want with us. We also include unlimited gourmet dining. You can dine as much as you want with us. You could dine 5 times a day if you wanted. You could order every single appetizer on the menu if you wanted. If you can't decide between 2 entrees, that's totally fine. You can order both of them. 90% of the food at Sandals is sourced locally. We do have a culinary concierge on hand to work with you on any type of dietary restriction or need you may have. Every single one of our restaurants includes 2 to 3 vegan vegetarian appetizers and entrees. So whether you have a dietary restriction or need, or whether you're vegan or vegetarian, Sandals is a great option to consider because of the culinary concierge that we do have on hand. We also include your unlimited premium liquors. So you're going to have all of your premium liquors. You can have as many cocktails as you want with us. You can have as much red and white wine as you want with us by Robert Mondavi. You can try an array of different beers at each of our resort destinations. All of this comes unlimited and included. Every single day of the week and every single night of the week, we are going to curate different entertainment. So that comes all included. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to explore some of these different destinations that we're in the Caribbean. I'm going to talk about these destinations. I'm going to try to differentiate some of the resorts that we have, and hopefully that'll give you a better idea of what you want when you're making that decision. So the first resort I'm going to talk about right here is our Sandals South Coast. This resort exists on the southern portion of the island. It's a very secluded and quiet area in Jamaica. It sits on a 500-acre nature preserve. The resort has 27 different types of vegetation. We offer a garden morning tour to see all the different types of vegetation that grow right here at this resort. This is also our first location I'm showing you that does include those over-the-water bungalows that you can see right there in the picture to the left. These over-the-water bungalows you can see right here. Here's a little view. You can see the little steps you can take down. Sometimes people will take their snorkel gear and they'll go down there and they'll go explore and look at some of the fishes, and then they'll come right back up. They'll call their butler. They'll order some lunch and cocktails to their room. That's a popular way that people like to utilize a room like this. We do have some other over-the-water features, not just our over-the-water bungalows, but we also have an over-the-water wedding chapel like the one right here to the left. Whether you're looking to get married or retie the knot, you can walk on water on your wedding day across a beautiful pier. We also have an over-the-water bar as well. So you can rest on a hammock, have some different cocktails, look at the beautiful ocean. Both are great features that we have right here at this resort. I would recommend this resort personally if you are looking to go to Jamaica, but you want to feel like you're a world away from everything. You want to feel like you're in a secluded location, nice big layout, plenty of land to walk around, feel like you have personal intimacy and privacy. That's where I would recommend this resort, Sandals South Coast. Heading up the coast, so this is heading up the coast closer to the airport that you would go to, is Negril. And Negril is a very, very popular location for those looking to go down to the Caribbean. The resort is just right up the street from the world famous Rick's Cafe, where they do some of the cliff diving. Maybe you've seen videos, maybe you've seen it on the Travel Channel. It's a very, very popular bar and restaurant in the Caribbean. We would recommend Sandals Negril for people that are looking to go to Jamaica, but they want to be on the best stretch of beach possible. So if you're a beach lover, then this would be the resort for you if you're looking to go to Jamaica. The reason being, it sits westward. You have beautiful sunsets. You have calm waters. You have that powder white sand. You have the gentle breeze. You can have a room just steps away from the sand and walk along that beautiful stretch of beach that we have. You could even get a room with an elevated view and take in the beautiful sunsets every evening, or have breakfast brought to you in the morning. You could dine with your feet on the sand, like in the picture to the left, or you can have drinks around a fire, like in the picture to the right. So everything about this resort is really built around the sand, those beautiful sunsets, the gentle breeze, the calm waters. Now, taking you up to the northeast of Jamaica, we do have Ocho Rios. So Ocho Rios is a destination in Jamaica that is very, very popular for excursion activities. We consider it to be our best jumping off point in the Caribbean in terms of things you can do outside the resort. If you're somebody that likes to be active on a vacation, Ocho Rios would come in at the very top for us. That picture to the top right, you see the Sandals, or you see the Duns River Falls. It's a big waterfall structure that you can climb up. To the bottom right, you have Mystic Mountain. That is a roller coaster that is based on the movie Cool Runnings, after the Jamaican bobsled team, John Candy. We also do have a first look at one of our golf courses. So if you wanted to golf in Jamaica, then we would suggest you stay up in Ocho Rios. So you're looking to be active, if you're looking to golf, then you have to stay in Ocho Rios when it comes to Jamaica. Absolutely. This resort we're looking at right here, our Sandals Ochi Beach, is our largest Sandals resort. It's going to have 105 pools, some private, some not. It's going to have 16 different restaurants for unlimited gourmet dining, whether you want to dine with a beautiful view or whether you want to try classic Jamaican jerk chicken. We have that here for you. So great dining options. We also have an array of different bar experiences. The bar to the left is our speakeasy with live entertainment every evening. We also have a beach club, which has entertainment during the day and at night as well, if you'd rather be on the sand. You also have another look at our over-the-water wedding chapels. Again, if you're looking to do a wedding or you're looking to do a retie the knot, this is a beautiful setup that's very, very unique for that sort of destination wedding experience you might want to go ahead and do. Taking you down to the next island, a popular alternative to Jamaica is the Bahamas. So the Bahamas consist of a lot of different islands spread throughout the Caribbean. There's a number of different islands. It's kind of like Hawaii in that sort of way, where Hawaii encompasses so many different islands. The Bahamas is really the same way. For us, we do operate on two of the islands, two of the many islands. The islands are very different. The resorts are very different. I'll try to differentiate them for you. The first one being our Sandals Royal Bahamian, which exists on Nassau, Bahamas, which tends to be the most popular destination for the Bahamas. That's where most people are getting away to for the Bahamas. It's a more active, lively, touristy island. So if you want to be active and lively in the Bahamas, we would suggest Sandals Royal Bahamian in Nassau. However, we also do own a private island. If you want a little bit of quiet seclusion, that's something we could totally provide here. We do provide, rooms with plunge pools if you'd like your own plunge pool. What you see right here to the left is actually one of our soaking tubs. You can soak in your tub in the evening, have champagne and dinner brought to you. That's a popular room category here at Sandals Royal Bahamian. And again, it's very lively. There's lots of entertainment. There's things to do outside the resort. So if you're looking to be active and lively in the Bahamas, then Sandals Royal Bahamian would be the one we would suggest of the two. If you're looking to completely unwind in the Bahamas, then we would suggest our Sandals Emerald Bay on the island of Exuma. Now, Exuma only has a population of 9,000 people. It's a very quiet island. It has, this resort arguably has our best beach across all Sandals resorts. So if you want to be on the absolute best stretch of beach possible, Sandals Emerald Bay would be a great choice. It has that beautiful turquoise water, has that powder white sand, has a large layout with plenty of room to walk around and explore. We have a massive main pool for you. So a great option if you just want to completely unwind, forget about everything. I would do that right here at Sandals Emerald Bay. You can get a room just steps away from the sand if you like. It does have an array of different restaurants. You could dine French. They have an Indian restaurant here. They have sushi. They have teppanyaki. So a huge variety of different restaurants you can have here at Sandals Emerald Bay and just completely unwind in the Bahamas. We also have an 18-hole golf course. So if you are a golf lover, this is our best golf course that we provide. It's a Greg Norman signature 18-hole course that exists right on the water. It rivals Pebble Beach. The Corn Ferry Tour, which is a popular golf tournament, takes place here every January. So if you're a big golfer, you'll absolutely love this resort. It's also a great resort if you like tennis as well. So golf, tennis, relaxation, this would be a great one for you. Taking you down to the Eastern Caribbean, Sandals has quite a bit down in the Eastern Caribbean. So the Eastern Caribbean is just going to be a little bit further out from Florida. You know, it's going to be a little bit further out from your Jamaica, Bahamas, Puerto Rico. So it's a little bit further flight, but there's something nice about the Eastern Caribbean. It's less commercialized, it's less touristy, has more of a classic Caribbean feel. Some people really like that. The first destination we're going to talk about is our resort in Antigua. So Antigua, the island, is annually voted the most romantic destination in the Caribbean. Our resort, Sandals Grande Antigua, is annually voted the most romantic resort in the Caribbean. So if you're looking for that really romantic experience, maybe you're a honeymooner, you want to celebrate your anniversary, or maybe it's just a special occasion, Sandals Grande Antigua would be a great option. I would say across all destinations that we're in, Antigua arguably has the absolute best beaches, has that beautiful turquoise blue water, that powder white sand. Again, all the pools at Sandals are going to be open 24/7. So you have a massive main pool to complement that beautiful ocean. You also have a first look at one of our Rondeval suites right here. So these are what we call our Rondeval suites. They come with a private pool and hot tub, and you're just steps away from the sand. So maybe you like that personal intimacy. You like having that as a part of your room suite. This would be a great room option to consider. A lot of the restaurants or bars that you go to are going to have beautiful views of the powder white sand, the beautiful views. These are the parts that really make this a special resort. Taking you down to our next destination is the island of St. Lucia. So we have quite a bit in St. Lucia. We do have 3 resorts. The resort is known for its beautiful Piton Mountains. It's known for the volcano that it has beautiful waterfalls, mud baths. It's great for speedboating. When staying at a Sandals resort, if there is another Sandals resort nearby, you do have transfer privileges, meaning your food, beverage, water sports are all transferable with us. Commonly, a guest might stay at one resort, but get to spend plenty of time at the other 2 resorts experiencing everything those resorts have to offer. In St. Lucia, we do have the 3 resorts, as I mentioned. That's going to provide you with 11 pools, 11 hot tubs, 27 dining options for unlimited gourmet dining, 21 bars. We have a 9-hole golf course. We have an 18-hole golf course. So we have 2 golf courses. You're going to have 3 different beautiful stretches of beach to explore, as well as entertainment across 3 resorts. So a lot of options in St. Lucia. Right here to the left, you can see the beautiful Piton Mountains, which you can actually see from one of the resorts, which I'll highlight in a minute. And we also offer golf. So you have a 9-hole course and you have an 18-hole. So maybe you'll start the first day on the 18-hole. Feel a little tired, maybe the next day you'll go on our 9-hole. The first resort I'm going to talk about is the resort where you can see the Piton Mountains from it. It's our Sandals Grand St. Lucian. It sits on a peninsula. It is the largest of the 3 resorts in St. Lucia. Here is another look at one of our over-the-water bungalows. So if you didn't want to do an over-the-water bungalow in Jamaica, you could do it right down here in St. Lucia. And again, you have dining across 27 different you have 27 different dining options, so plenty of different dining options to consider. Heading along the coast, I'm taking you to our next resort. We have our Sandals Regency LaToc. So this resort, much of it is built into the bluffs. So it's going to be an elevated view, whether that's from your room, from a restaurant, a bar, a pool. So much of this resort is built into the bluffs to provide you an elevated view of the island. So maybe you don't want to be steps away from the sand, but you want a higher up panoramic view. You can get that right here at Sandals Regency LaToc. So this resort is going to have the absolute best views you'll find at any Sandals resort. These rooms you can see right here provide you with that elevated view, especially the room to the right, our Millionaire Butler Suite. That's going to provide you with the very top view from the very top of the bluff. So if you want an amazing view, Sandals Regency LaToc will provide plenty of that for you. And again, 27 different dining options across all the different resorts. That's going to be Italian, French, that's going to be steakhouse, sushi, Jamaican jerk. We include all of it. You're also going to, of course, have the entertainment across all three resorts as well. So, every evening you can go ahead and you can check out all the different entertainment we have across all three of the resorts. Taking you to our third resort is our Sandals Halcyon. So this is going to be it's going to be one of the smaller, more intimate Sandals resorts. It has a nice home away from home feel, has a classic Caribbean feel, what we call classic Caribbean. It's a good resort if you want to be at a resort that's going to be a little bit more boutique, a little bit more intimate, a little bit more laid back. It has a beautiful stretch of beach. You can see right there to the left. That pool to the right is actually the longest pool in the Caribbean. It is the length of 3 football fields. We have rooms with plunge pools where you can have butler service. We also have an over-the-water restaurant right here to the left. So it has a dining option right over the water, as well as kimonos, our teppanyaki option as well. So if you're looking for that smaller, more intimate experience, then Sandals Halcyon would be a great choice. Taking you to the next island, we do have a resort on the island of Grenada. Grenada is known for being a very popular scuba dive, and you could even include snorkel destination. So we consider this to be our best scuba dive destination. If you like scuba dive or snorkel, this would be a great option for you. This resort has been voted the top adults all-inclusive in the Caribbean 3 times. It's been voted top adults all-inclusive resort in the world twice. Readers in travel publications deem this our best Sandals resort. We do have some of our most popular room categories here. Everybody loves over-the-water bungalows, but as you can see, the room to the left is our signature sky pool suite, where you have your traditional hotel balcony replaced with an infinity pool overlooking the whole resort and island. The room to the right is, again, what we call our Rendezvous suite, where you're going to have your own private pool and hot tub with your butler service. So whether you want a beautiful view or you want some more privacy, we can provide that right here at Sandals Grenada. Grenada is known as a spice island. A lot of spices are grown and sourced locally, so it tends to be a very popular culinary destination for us. So whether you want sushi or steak, we can accomplish that right here at Sandals Grenada. Taking you down to our last island destination, we do have 2 resorts in Barbados. They do sit side by side. You can walk freely back and forth across the 2 resorts. That's going to give you access to 5 pools, 4 hot tubs, 18 different restaurants, and 12 different bars. The first side of the resort is what we call Sandals Barbados. It tends to be the quieter, more intimate side of the resort. Lots of beautiful vegetation. That's what I really love about this resort right here, Sandals Barbados. Beautiful vegetation to complement all the different pools and lagoons it has. Right here, you can see a picture of one of our lagoon suites where you walk right out from your living room and you're right inside a lagoon, right in a very vegetative area. So very popular room category that guests like to pick when they go and they stay at Sandals. You can find that right here at Sandals Barbados. You're also going to have, of course, 18 different dining options that can range from Indian to steak to American pub to British pub. On our Sandals Royal Barbados side, it's going to have a much more wide open layout. It has our first rooftop pool. So you can check out all the beautiful views from the pool if you want to be on a rooftop pool. We do have all the different swim up bars here. So you can definitely have your drink right in the water and order right from the bar. Right here, you have another popular room category. This is another take on our sky pool suites like you saw for Grenada. This one sits just right above the sand, so great room option to consider. We also have our first bowling alley here as well, so you can bowl as much as you want with us. All those beers to the right are part of the craft beer bar that are connected to the bowling alley. So all those beers are sitting right on ice. You can try out all of them. We also have a rooftop French restaurant as well, so you can dine with a beautiful view as well. And for those who decide to join us here today, we do have a special booking promotion. So for those who joined, we do offer some special booking promotions. One of them is going to be if you decide to stay 4 or 5 nights in a mid-category room, which would be club concierge or butler, you will get a $100 spa credit. The other option is if you decide to book 6 or 7 nights in a club concierge room or butler category room, you will have 3 different options. One of those is going to be a $250 spa credit. The other option would be a catamaran cruise in Jamaica. So you could go out and you could explore the island on a big boat. The third option would be a private candlelight dinner on the beach, and you would also have some professional photos taken. So these are both valid for the next 2 weeks for those of you who decide to join. But I appreciate so much for you having me and letting me talk a little bit about our resorts and our islands. And if you do have any questions, be sure to reach out to Paul, your travel specialist, and he can definitely walk you through and help you make a decision. So thank you so much.
Thanks, David. I think that was a really a good overview, and the way that you differentiated the different resorts, I thought was really useful, and is going to be quite useful for people who are really trying to decide where they want to go. But I did have one question for you. Would you, or request, would you give a brief overview of the wedding and meeting facilities available at the various resorts in general?
Yeah, so when it comes to weddings, if you do decide to stay 3 nights or more, we do provide a complimentary wedding for the couple. In terms of inclusions, we do throw in a lot of different inclusions depending on the size of that wedding group. Every single one of our resorts does have a weddings team on hand to help you organize that wedding. Something that might be worth considering is we do have something called the test drive experience, where you can test drive what that wedding would be like. You can get that via your travel advisor, Paul, and you'd be able to go down to the resorts for a few nights, sit down with the weddings team, explore some of the different site locations for the reception and the ceremony, try out some of the different cake and cocktail options, go over the table linens, and the time that you want to go ahead and you want to do that wedding. So we do have the weddings team on hand to assist you with that. In terms of meetings and event space, we provide that across all of our resorts, whether you want to have that inside or whether you want to have that on the sand or on a garden lawn. These are all options for you as well. So whether you're looking to do a wedding, you're looking to go down there for a group, that's something you can coordinate with Paul, and we can arrange that with our team on resort.
Great. That sounds wonderful, Dave. Thanks very much for telling us about that and all of the Sandals resorts. We certainly look forward to working with you down the road. And thanks again for being here and for everybody who's been watching.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.